Hello students, welcome to Learning Skills. In this video, I will be doing June 2024 first shift question paper Set W analysis, which was later cancelled by NTA. I have also provided link to the article that contains same paper analysis with answer explanation. Here you can see that all questions comes with answer explanation on our website. And then lastly, I have provided detailed overview of our course UGC NET General Paper 1 online exam preparation course that comes with the study material. Here it is. So without much ado, let us quickly start then. Yes, so the first 5 questions were based on data interpretation. There was table given, you can see it on your right hand side, that contained city-wise readers data in 2019 and 2013. And the first question was to find the difference between the number of readers from city F in 2019 and 2023. Basically, we need to find city F 2023 minus 2019. So this was the question. We need to find the answer. And in the question itself, we already have a number of readers in 2019 and 2023. That is 77,400 and 1,14,000. So using this, we will find the total number of readers in all 6 cities. And then we will find individually for 2019 and 2023 for city F, the number of readers. And then finally, we will find our answer. Okay. So let us quickly do this. Before we do that, let me show you what is the percentage formula. If you don't know, it is percentage equal to actual value upon total value into 100. We already have the actual value here, you can see. And the total value is basically all the total number of readers. So in order to find, we will switch the place TV with P, and TV will come here and then AV upon P into 100. So we will be using this formula to find the answer for total number of readers in city D in 2019 first. Okay. So let us quickly do this. City D 2019. Okay. And we have 77,400 upon it is 9. So we will put it like this. And then when we solve it, we'll get 8,60,000. Right. So city D 2023. So it is 1,14,000. It is very actually easy. You have to find the 10%. It is basically the 10% of total contribution. So automatically it will become 11,40,000. Okay. So we will use this to find the total number of readers that are there in city F. Let me remove this first. Yes, so now to find the city F readers, city F for 2019, we already have the figure for total number of readers that are there in 2019, which is basically 8,60,000. And we have to find the 26% of it. So it will be 6 upon 100. So after solving this, we get 2,23,600. And for the city F, again 2023, it is 11,40,000. And we have to find the 22% of it, 22%. So after solving it, we get 2,50,800. Now we have the figures. We have to minus it. The 2023 figure with minus 2019 figure, which is 2,50,800 minus 2,23,600, and we get 27,200. So this is our answer, the option 2. Yes, so the next question was a bit tricky. In this, we needed to find the difference between the total number of readers from city B and city C together in the year 2019 and 2023. We needed to find answer to this. City B 2019 plus 2023 figures minus city C 2019 plus 2023 figures. And then we will find our answer. So already in this question, we have the total number of readers in 2019, 4,30,000, and 2023, 5,70,000 for all 6 cities. So using this, we will individually find the figures for city B 2019 2023, then city C 2019 2023, and then we will use it to find the answer to this. So let us quickly do this. It is city B 2019. For the total number of reader in 2019, we will use the total readers that are there in 2019, which is 4,30,000, and it is, we have to find the 14% of it. So it is 60,200. For city B again, 2023. This time we will use 5,70,000 because it is for 2023. So 70,000, and then it is 16%. We have to find 60% of it. 16%, and it is 91,200. Okay. So then now we will find for city C 2019, and it is, we will use the figure 4,30,000 again, which is the total number of readers in 2019, and for city C it is 17%. So 17%, and calculating it, we get 73,100. And for city C again, 2023, this time we will use 5,70,000 into, this time 28%. We have to find 28% of it, and it, after solving it, we get 1,59,600. Now putting all these figures together in this, we will find our final answer, which is 1,17,500. So this is our answer, option 1. Yes, so this question was a bit easier. All you needed is some logic. In the question itself, it is given that all 6 cities total readers in 2023 was 50,000, right? And we need to find how many cities had more than 7,400 readers in the same year. So if you use some logic in city D, if you look closely, it is 10%. So the 10% we can easily find, it is 10% of 50,000 is 5,000. Okay. So 9% and 10% are the cities that have less than 7,400 readers. Okay. Now the next higher percentage city is city A. So if we try to find the 15% of city A, it will be 50,000 into 15%, and we get 7,500. So that means including A and rest of the cities except D and E are the cities that have more than 7,400 readers. So our correct option is option 3. 4. Total cities are 4. Question 4 was also a trick question. So you just needed some logic to solve this. So let us read out first the question. If the ratio of the number of readers from city A in the year 2019 to that in 2023 was 2:5, Then what was the ratio of the number of readers from all six cities together in the year 2019 to that to 2023? So basically, the question was this: we needed to find the ratio of total readers in 2019 of all six cities and upon total readers of 2023. So already in the question we have city A ratio, their total reader of 2019 upon total reader of 2023, which is 2 upon 5, 2 is to 1 basically. So now using this, we can find this ratio. So let us see. Suppose, let us assume that the total readers in 2019 is X, and then total readers in 2023 is Y. So we can suppose we have to find the total readers that are there in 2019 in city A. So we can write it as X, which is the total readers in 2019, into city A has 10% in 2019, so 10 upon 100. Similarly, for 2023, it is 15%, so we can write it as Y into 15 upon 100. Okay, so we know the ratio of both is equal to 2 upon 5, right? Now using this equation, we can solve it. So if we solve it, we will get X upon Y equal to 30 upon 50. So which give us 3 upon 5. So this was the answer. Yes, the last question on DI was also a bit trickier. And again, you needed some logic to solve it. Uh, Already in the question itself, it is given that city C 2019 total readers were 73,100, and then city E 2023 total readers were 51,300. So using this, we can find all six cities 2019 and 2023 readers. So similarly, I have already done that. 4,30,000. It was in 2019 the total readers in all six cities. Then 2023, all six cities total readers were 5,70,000. Okay, so now the question was, so to find how many percent 2023 city B readers 2023 city B readers are higher than the 2019 city B readers. Okay, so first we will find that how many readers that are there in city B in 2019. So again, we already have total readers in 2019. Using this, we found it that 60,200 total readers were there in city B 2019. Then in city B 2023, the total readers were 91,200. Okay, so now we have to find that how many percent 2023 CTB readers are higher than the 2019 CTB readers. Okay, it is given in the question already. If you remember that in order to find the percentage, we have to divide actual value by TV, total value, into 100. But in this case, our total value will be 60,200 and our actual value will be 91,200. And when we solve it, we get total percentage, which is 151.49%. So the growth was 51.49%. And you can see our fourth 51.5 is our answer. The sixth question was also easier to answer. All you needed was some common sense. Okay, now if you look closely in the question, all these digital initiative, even if you don't know all these digital initiative, it is okay. You can still answer this question. Let me show you how. So basically, Shodh means research. And if you look closely, the Shuddhi means purification. Okay, so purification can be connected with plagiarism checking, right? So we have established this match here, the C and 4 in the list 2. Now, if you go to all these options, there is only one option that have C4, right? And this was the right answer. Based on this match, we can answer this, match the following questions. Seventh question was based on speed problem. In this question, we have to find the total time taken by boat to cover 24 kilometer from starting point to the destination point and then back. So first we will need to find the speed both downstream and upstream, and then we will find the total time taken by boat downstream and also upstream. So the first speed downstream, we have the numbers here. The 5 kilometer is the speed of boat and the 1 kilometer is the stream speed. So we will add them both. This is the 6 kilometer per hour is a total speed of boat downstream. Now speed of boat upstream will be 5 minus 1, which is 4 kilometer per hour, right? Now we have to find the total time taken by this boat first downstream to cover 24 kilometer. So in order to find that, we will divide 24 by 6, which gives us 4. That is 4 hours. Okay, this is kilometer, this is kilometer per hour. Okay, kilometer will cut and then it will leave hour. 6 1 the 6 4 the 24, right? And then for the speed upstream, again we will do 24 divided by 4, which gives us 6 hours. And then when we add up both, we get total 10 hours, right? This is our answer. The eighth question was also the match the following question. You can easily answer this if you know at all, which is again very commonly used in research, which means and others. And if you look closely in the options, there is only one option that have this combination, A and 2, right? In the second option. So this was our correct option. Even if you don't know all these others, you can still answer this question if you know this combination, right? The ninth question was to find the first post-independence education commission in India, right? The third option, University Education Commission, was the correct option. It was actually established under the chairmanship of Dr. S. Radha Krishnan. He was also our second president of India, right? So the 10th question was, knowing that you find algebra more difficult than your sister does, but that you could improve with practice, is an example of. So the correct option was metacognition. Basically, metacognition means what learners know about learning. Basically, it's like, you understand your learning processes, okay, and you know the difficulty that you can overcome during your learning process. So that is metacognition. So this was the right answer. The 11th question is mind to mind communication involves communication of meanings through. Basically, mind to mind communication refers to communication between people who have shared understanding, they have shared values, shared beliefs, they have common experiences. For example, like if some any Indian goes to foreign country and they again meets another Indian, they will understand, they will easily communicate and again understand the non-verbal communication and different nuances in their communication very easily, right? Because there is a common experience, common beliefs and shared value system we have, right? Even there are a lot of jokes as well that we commonly understand, we all Indians, but if we share with any other foreigner, they will find it very difficult to understand. So in mind-to-mind communication, physical settings is there, shared beliefs are there, then values, shared values are there, and then context again, it is also there. Noise manipulation is not there. Noise manipulation is, more a technical aspect of communication process, not at per se, part of mind-to-mind communication. So our option 3 is the correct option here, right? And the 12th question was, according to NCTF, after obtaining bachelor's degree honors research engineering of 4 years, the credit level earned is, the answer was 6. Okay, so you can earn the credit level of 6 if you have honors degree or any 4-year bachelor's degree. The 13th question was based on logical fallacy. There is this statement given, we have to find the fallacy in it. The statement is, people with cases of flu should be kept in quarantine because it has never been disproven as the best means of keeping the disease from spreading, right? So the correct option here is the appeal to ignorance, which basically means that something is true unless it is proven false, right? So what is being said, that to contain flu you have to quarantine people, and that is the right way because it hasn't been disproven, right? So this is basically directly related to this fallacy. There is a logical fallacy in this, which is appeal to ignorance. Now the 14th question, which is again match the following question. This was bit tricky. If you know one of these, for example, Adam Smith is very popular. We have to match the concept with the source. So the Adam Smith is very related with the free commerce. The A option, which is free commerce, free trade, laissez-faire. You must have heard about it, right? So if we know this, only this, connection, we know this match A and 4, and then we go to the option, you will find that there is only one option with this, match A and 4. So basically the fourth option was correct option here. Okay. The 15th question was to find the essential requirement for the formation of smog. Smog is also called summer smog. It is basically smoke plus fog. Okay, so the basic requirement is you require sunlight, then nitrogen dioxide, and then you require volatile organic compounds, VOCs. So all these are there in the option for B, D, and E. So this was the correct option. The 16th question was to find, we have to match the goals and targets of Millennium and Sustainable Development Goals with their number of goals and targets, right? So goals in Millennium Development Goals is very popular actually. They in total they are 8. If you happen to see one of them, boards outside your college, much like this, or anywhere, if you go to any government or UN organization, you will easily find this board, the 8 major goals which are there in Millennium Development Goals. So again, if you know this combination A and 1, you can easily answer this question. So option 2, in which you will find this combination A and 1, it is there only in this option. So this was the correct option, right? The 17th question says, which of the following approaches to the study of reality suggest that the only knowledge gained through experience and the senses is acceptable? The key word is here the experience. Experience actually is directly related to empiricism. Empiricism basically means that knowledge gained through experiences and your direct senses and observation. Okay, so the correct option here is 3, the empiricism. Then we have match the following. In match the following, we have to match the works with their authors. The first, the Chanakya is very popularly known for Arthashastra. It is very easy. Okay. Then there is another option, Patanjali is directly again related to Yoga Sutra, the pranayam, yoga, and other things. So if you know both these options, you can easily answer this. In the option 1, uh, B is to 3 is there, and then D is to 1 is there, right? D 1 is also there in 2, but it is incorrect. And then B and 3 is also there again in 3. It is also incorrect, but the option 1 is correct because both are there. 19th question was to find the full form of POP. POP here is not related to email. It is actually an environment topic question based on pollutant. The POP full form, correct full form out of all these is one, persistent organic pollutants. It is very common, pollutant, which is very harmful to human health, and it actually doesn't break down very easily. And again, it is very commonly found in pesticides such as DDT, industrial chemicals. Okay, so the correct option here is the one option, persistent organic pollutants. Now, the 20 question says the second 5-year plan for implementation included the recommendation of the following. Okay, the second 5-year plan was from 1956 to 1961. In previous question, we must have seen the University Education Commission. It was the first uh, education commission of India after independence. It was established in 1948. So this is wrong. The A is not part of it, of second 5-year plan. Okay, so we can eliminate based on this 1 and 2, which contains A. Okay, now in option 2 and 3, you can see C and D are common, so both are correct. We have to choose between B and E. So Language Commission of India, and then E, 3-year degree course committee. It was actually Kothari Commission, okay, which was established in 1964. Kothari Commission recommended this 3-year degree course. Okay, so it is related to Kothari. So which is why our option 2, B, C, and D only are the correct. The 21st question was very easy. Which of the following is the national coordinator of SWAYAM courses for non-technical post-graduation education? Okay. UGC, it is very popularly known. It is there for non-technical post-graduation education. So the correct option was 4 here. The 22nd question says which of the following statement A to D about computer memory size are true. Okay, we have to find the correct statement out of given these 4 statements. So the first says that 25 KB is larger than 100 MB. It is obviously incorrect, right? So we know that 1 MB contains 1024 KB. So obviously this is incorrect then. Now the B says 999 MB is larger than 50 GB. So this is also incorrect, obviously, because 1 GB contains 1024 MB. So again, it is incorrect. Now the D, if you look closely, this one was very particularly tricky. 1 KB have 1024 bytes. So in this case, 2 KB will have 2048 bytes. So this obviously is higher. So again, this is wrong. That is smaller than 2 KB. So wrong. So C is the only correct one. 3500 KB is smaller than 2 GB, obviously. So it is correct. So option C only, the option 2, which is here basically, is the correct option out of all 4. 23rd question was also based on speed problem. This one was bit trickier. Let us first see what question says, then we will try to solve it. The 23rd question says a motorboat covers certain distance downstream in 5 hours but takes 6 hours to return upstream to the starting point. If the speed of the stream be 4 km per hour, then what is the speed of the motorboat in still water? So we have to find the speed of the motorboat in still water. So in the question itself, it is already given the time taken downstream 5 hours, time taken upstream 6 hours, speed of the stream 4 hour 4 km per hour. Okay, it is already there in the question now. Now we can assume total distance equal to y and boat speed equal to x. So, which means that upstream boat speed will be x minus 4, right? Because stream speed is 4 km. Then downstream boat speed will be x plus 4. Okay. So, if you know that speed consists of distance upon time, right? You can see here. So we already have the speed of a boat upstream, which is x minus 4. But we also have separately the distance here and also the time taken, which is this upstream. So which means we can put distance upon time, which is 6 hours. Okay. So we have one equation here. The another equation will be x plus 4, which is this the speed of boat downstream here, and we will put y upon 4, sorry, not 4, 5, 5, which is time taken downstream 5 hours here. Okay. So let us simplify the first equation here. So we will keep the x on the left hand side and switch the 4 on the right hand side. So it will become y upon 6 plus 4. So in the second equation, this one, we will replace x with this equation. So it will become y upon 6 plus 4 equal to y upon 5, right? So after solving this, we get 240 km, which is y, and y is our total distance here. Now using this, we can again, using the given equation here, again we can find the x value, which is our the speed of motorboat in still water. So x plus 4 equal to y, we already have 240 km upon 5. So after solving this, we get 44 km per hour. The option 3, which is correct here, right? So the 24th and 25th question were based on communication. So 24th question says that which technology first marks separation between transportation and communication. Okay, if you don't know the answer, it is okay. You can still answer it using elimination method. Like for example, printing required transportation, so it is not there. Photography also required transportation. Okay, projection actually is not exactly related here. So in this case, telegraph was the first technology that marked separation between transportation and communication. Okay, you didn't need to transport or go somewhere. You can stay anywhere and communicate with anyone. And then 25th question says the media accountability system to improve media quality focuses on. Okay, media accountability systems includes evaluation, monitoring, education, feedback. It is the B option, audience control, is not there. So which means option 4 is correct. The 26th question was based on research methodology, and which says when you try to predict the value of an outcome variable from one or more variables you are likely to be using. So we have to find the method that help us in prediction. Okay, so predict is the keyword here, And the methods that are given, the first is Pearson product moment correlation. Even if you don't know, you just remember the correlation means that you where you measure the strength of relationship between two variables. So isn't used for prediction purpose. So we can cancel this one. The analysis of variance, ANOVA, again, it is not used for prediction. It is basically a statistical technique where we compare two means. Okay. So again, it is not there. So we have regression. Regression are both, particularly used for prediction purpose. So both are there. So which means option 2 is correct. 27th question was the most difficult question of all. And that's because it was too lengthy. Basically, we have to find the correct statements, and all statements are given here. All are maths equations. So let us start from A. Yes. So A says x percentage of y is equal to y percentage of 100x. So suppose if we assume x equal to 10 and y equal to 20, and we use it in the equation and solve both sides, both are unequal. So which means the A statement is incorrect. Now the B statement says if 40% of 60% of 3/5 of a number is 504, then 25% of 2/5 of that number is equal to 350. Okay. So basically we will use the outcome of this, the first part. This is the first part. And then we will use it here to find that whether it is equal to 350 or not. Okay. So let's solve the first part, which is 40% of 60% of 3/5 of n. And we are assuming n, that is to be number which we will use in the second part here. If we solve this equation, we get n equal to 3500. And now if we use this into our, this part, the second part, 25% of 2/5 of 3500, and if we solve it, we get 350. So which means this is correct because it is equal to 350. So this is correct. B is correct. Now C says if A is 15% more than B, then B is 13.04% something less than A. Okay. So if we assume B is equal to 100, so which means we can directly assume that A is equal to 115 because it is 15% more than B. Okay. However, there is another way that we properly find it out. For this, we will do this 100% of B, then plus 15% of B. And this, if we solve it, we will get 115 for this. Okay. So now the second part which says that B is 13.40% less than A. So for that, there are two methods. One is formula, that we use the formula. Okay. You will have to memorize this formula. A minus B upon A into 100. Okay. But just in case you are not able to do this, there is another method. The same method we used in the first part here. Okay. So which is B, for B equal to 100% of A. This time we will minus 13% of A. I'm taking directly 13% here instead of 0.4, 13.0.4. Okay. If we solve this, we get 14.95, and then we get 100 approximately, which is the same. So which means this C statement is correct. Okay. There is another method I told you, that formula you can use. Again, I have used it here and we get the same answer. So it is your choice whether you can memorize the formula, or otherwise you just remember the method, how to find the percentage. Just in case if it is increased, then we can easily do that. But if we have, it is less than the original number, original value, we have to use this method. Basically we just have to minus it. from the original value. Now the last statement says that 10% of 5 and 5% of 10 add up to 0.1. Okay, so it is easy. 10% of 5 is 0.5, 5% of 10 is 0.5 then, and if we add up, we get 1. So which means this is incorrect. So we have our answer. B and C are both correct, and that is option 2. The 28th question was based on logical reasoning, and the question says which of the following statements are true. So we have to prove which of the statement is true. So first statement says validity can never apply to single proposition itself. This is basically true because validity applies on argument, logical arguments. Okay, uh, single propositions like A, E, I, O statements. They can be true individually, but they cannot be valid individually. Okay, there has to be an argument which consists of major premise, minor premise, then conclusion. Then the second statement says the concept of truth can apply to single proposition. This is also correct. As I told you, it individually they can be true or false. These single propositions. Okay. Then proposition by themselves can be valid but not invalid. Okay. We have already proven this here in the A, so this is wrong. The proposition cannot be valid by itself, though it can be invalid on its own. Again, validity applies to argument. So again, this is wrong. So we have our correct option 2, which contains A and B. So both these statements are correct, A and B. Now the 29th question was based on ICT, which says that identify the correct order of the following list of computer components ranked from slowest to fastest in terms of access time. So slowest will come first, and out of these, optical drive is the slowest. Okay, so it will be on the top. Then the second, far bit faster than optical drive is SSD, solid state drive. Then RAM, random access RAM memory, and then CPU cache, which is the fastest of all. So our correct option here is option 1. The correct sequence is DCBA. The 30th question was to identify the correct sequence of the following research organizations according to their year of establishment. So we have to list from the oldest to the recent, all these research organization. So this one was a bit difficult. Unless you remember all their establishment year, you can answer this question. But still you can make a guess here. So for example, like E was Indian Institute of Advanced Studies was established in 1964. Okay, so you can make a guess that this could be the oldest one, and accordingly you can choose option 3 with this, and which was the correct option here. Okay, the most recent was 1995, which is National Council for Research Institute. Okay, so then ICSSR, for Indian Council of Social Research, Social Science Research, was established in 1969. Then Indian Council of Historical Research was established in 1972. And then Indian Council for Philosophical Research, ICPR, was established in 1977. So accordingly, you can answer this question. The next 31st question was based on research methodology. So it says that arrange the different stages involved in the process of deduction in correct sequence. Okay, so the processes are given A, B, C, and D. If you remember, the deduction research goes from general idea to specific. Okay, so this is how it works. You have general theory, general idea, and then you test it out with specific, experiments and observations. Okay, so you go from general to specific. So accordingly we can, find out all the stages. So the correct sequence, start with this data collection. uh, you have already set the hypothesis, and then you collect data around it. Okay, and then you do the findings, which comes, after that it comes C, findings. Based on, data collection, you do that analysis and then comes out with the recommendation and findings. Okay, and if findings approve that hypothesis, accordingly is confirmed or rejected. Okay, and just in case, hypothesis is confirmed or rejected, based on that you revise the theory, just in case it is required. So suppose you set a, hypothesis that some theory is wrong, and you are able to confirm that with your research, so you will revise the theory accordingly. Okay, so the correct option of all is DCBA here. The 32 question number was based on number conversion, which is a part of ICT syllabus. So question says that what is the base 10 equivalent of base 4 number 3013. So we have to convert this base 4 number 3013 to decimal number, which is base 10. This is decimal. Okay. So in order to do that, we have to take each digit of this 3013, okay, individually, and multiply with its place value with reducing power of the base, and finally add the product of each digit. So like this, let me show you. 30 equal to 3 into 4 cube, then plus 0 into 4 square, plus 1 into power 1, 4 power 1, then plus 3 into 4 power 0. And if we add up, solve this, we will get 199. So our correct option is option 3, 199. This is the decimal number of base number 3013. The 33 question was based on to identify the unconscious memory. Okay, what are its subdivisions? So the answer is A, C, and E. So basically, priming is that you are exposed to some stimulus, and your next response to similar stimulus will be, related to previous stimulus. For example, if you hear the word yellow and later asked to name a fruit, you will most likely say banana. So because yellow and banana are related. Okay, so that is priming. And then classical conditioning is, where, for example, you have a dog and you feed them every day. Right after, there is a bell which rings. So what happens is, as soon as he hears the bell, he will automatically goes to his bowl for, the food, because he will get the food. So this is classical conditioning. And then procedural memory is, that you learn task or develop skills that you do it automatically, like driving a car, or typing on a keyboard. So that is procedural memory. So all these are part of unconscious memory. Okay, so accordingly our correct answer is option 3, A, C, and E only. The 34th question says that arrange the following in order of increasing connotation. So which means that we have to put the very specific at the first. Okay, that have very specific connotation, and then goes to the, the open ended one, which is, open, they have many connotations. general connotation. So very specific is the fielder, though. So it will come first. Then the less specific is baseball player. So it will come on second. Then ball player, and then finally we have athlete, which is more open ended of all these. So our correct option is 4, A, C, B, D. The 35th question was to identify which of the following are true about breeder reactors. So there was a lot of confusion regarding this. Breeder reactors actually is a second name for nuclear reactor. Okay. So if you check the statement B, which is incorrect, there are no breeder reactors in India. This is incorrect. So based on this, we can eliminate the option 2 and option 3. Both have B, right? So which is why we can eliminate both. So now we have 1 and 4. So as we can see, A, C, D is correct. A, C, D, because it is there in both of them. Then we have to confirm whether E is incorrect or not. So we can decide, between both of them which is correct. So the E says breeder reactor produce more nuclear waste than the conventional one. Okay, so this is correct. So which is why our 4 option will be correct here. So the 36th question was based on communication, which says when communication helps a group to achieve its goals, it is known as. See, basically, you even if you don't know the answer to this, it is okay. You can still answer this one very easily. Just look at the words that are being used. Okay, so disruptive, counteractive, devotional, all these are not connected with this. Helps a group to achieve its goal. So promotive. So promotive is directly related, and it is the correct option here. So the 37th question is to identify which of the following statement is correct. So the first statement says Nyaya syllogism has 3 propositions. This is incorrect because syllogism do have 3 proposition but not Nyaya syllogism. Okay, so this is incorrect. Nyaya syllogism have 5 terms. This is also incorrect. It has only 3 terms only. So this is incorrect. Syllogism has 5 proposition. This is correct. So our correct option is 3. And then finally, Nyaya syllogism has 3 proposition in 3 terms. Again, this is incorrect. And then finally, we can decide. The answer is 3. So the 30th question says which of the following digital initiative provides database of profiles of scientists, researchers, and other faculty members working at leading academic institutions and R&D organizations. So the correct answer is 2. If you use some logic, you will understand that it is easy to answer. Vidwan means intelligent person. So e-Vidwan, you can relate that it could be a database of profiles of a scientist, researcher, and other faculty member. E-Show Sindhu, you must have seen that already in 6th question. We know that it means that it is basically a portal for e-resources to universities and colleges. So this is incorrect. Swayam Prabha, it is basically DTH service, 24/7. It is on TV. Now National Academic Depository, it is a service where researchers and anyone can keep their certificate, diploma, degrees in online form, in digital form. Okay, so this is also incorrect. So correct option is E-Vidwan 2. The 39th question was match the following. The first list contains usage. The second list contains the computer input devices. So it was very easy. So mouse is used for to select options from a menu. So C1. Then joystick is usually used for gaming. So to operate a flight simulator, joystick is again often very commonly used. Then to input a pin, we use number pad. Then to input voiceover for a presentation, we use microphone. Okay. So our correct option is 2 here. The 40th question was based on ICT. So it says a device used to convert a computer's digital signal to an analog signal for communication is called, it is modem. We commonly used for internet. So it converts a computer digital signal to analog signal. 41 question number is match the following question. The first list contains words. It is basically a coding question, and the second list contains a quotes. Okay, so now the first word is find, then clock, show, time. Now if you look closely in option B and C, the O is on the third position in both the words, and similarly in A, option A, the I is on the second position, and again in D the I is on second position. Now if we compare this with the quotes which are given here, and if you look closely, that M in the third and fourth is in the same position, basically on third position, similar to B and C. Okay, so we can relate to B and C to 3 and 4, either of them. And then find and time, in both of them I is on the second position. Similarly G is on the second position in the quotes 1 and 2. Okay, so again both can be related. So if you again look closely, that A, J, M, E, which is the code, the one position behind it is actually the C, which is clock here, is A is one position behind in alphabetical order, okay, of C. And similarly J is one position behind of L in alphabetical series. Then similarly O, and then for again G is one position behind E. Okay, so it matches with AGME, the clock. And similarly, if we use the logic, we will find answer for all of them. So show relates with directly with 4 QMFMU, and then find relates with DGLB, and then time relates with 1 RGKC. So our correct option here is option 2, this one. The 42nd question says arrange the following fractions in increasing order. Okay, so this one was easy. All you have to do is simplify this fraction number and basically convert it into decimal number, each of them, and then you can put them into sequence. So if you convert it, basically divide it, 6 divided by 7, you get 0.857. 11 divided by 13, you get 0.846. 16 divided by 19, 0.842. 19 divided by 22, you get 0.863. Okay, so you can look closely. C is the smallest one, and then B comes on second, A third, and then this one is fourth. So our option 3 is correct here. C, B, A, D. Question was again match the following. So the first list includes the types of toxicants, and the second list contains the affected organs from these toxicants. Just in case you happens to know about nephrology, you could easily understand what is nephrotoxic. Nephrology is a study of kidney. Then hematoxotoxic, which is hematoxology, study of blood. Then pulmonology, which is study of lungs. Okay. Then hepatology, which is study of liver. So accordingly, you can relate and answer this question. Just in case you know these terms, these are commonly used. Uh, just in case you go to hospital or you get your test, these are very common tests that doctors suggest. So nephrotoxic is related to kidney. So kidney is second. Then hematotoxic is related to blood, which is 4. Then pulmonotoxic is related to lungs. Then uh, hepatotoxic is related to liver. Okay. So our correct option is option 1. 44th question says, which of the following statement is logically equivalent to the statement, no horses are feline? This is basically a negative E statement. Okay. And its form, if you know, it is no H R F. Okay. So basically, this also means that no F R H. And that is our first statement. No felines are horses. So this is correct. All other are incorrect. Okay. The 45th question says, if a research project is set up so that everybody in the population of interest has an equal chance of being included in the sample, the research involves the basically it is talking about random sampling method, and probability sampling, second name itself is random sampling. Okay. So our correct option here is 3, probability sampling. The 46 to 50 questions were based on reading comprehension. You can pause the video here to read this complete passage. Okay. The 46th question says, in many countries of the world, medical pluralism is the norm because the correct option is no single system of medicine can single handedly address all health concerns. The passage is given is based on holistic healthcare. So that's why there is no, it says, the article says itself that there is no single system of medicine that can single handedly address all health concerns. So the 47th question, again choose the appropriate title for the passage. It should be holistic healthcare because it talks about it itself. Then the 48th question says the Global Center for Traditional Medicine has been established. It is clearly given, Jamnagar. It is mentioned in the passage itself, so it is easy to answer here. Now 49 question number says, according to World Health Organization report, the percentage of the world population that uses traditional medicine system in some way or other is, it is given there itself again in the article, it is 80%. The correct option is 4. Now 50 questions is says, which of the following facts about the traditional Indian medicine systems are false? So which statement is false, we have to find out. Each system is unique. This is true. So we can eliminate this. They include Ayurveda, naturopathy, yoga, Unani, Siddha, Soa, Rigpa, and homeopathy. Again, this is true. So we can eliminate this one as well. So modern health science precedes them. No, it doesn't mention about this. So this is correct. This is false basically, and which is why it is correct here. Each system has an essentially similar philosophy. No, they says that it is unique, so which is why this is false but correct here. So accordingly, our correct option is 3, C and D only. Learning Skills Institute offer UGC NET General Paper 1 online exam preparation course. This course contains 90 plus videos that are highly structured and very targeted, covering all your syllabus in detail. Moreover, All these videos have English subtitles. Then you have study material, which again covers all your topics and syllabus. We send this to you through India Post Speed Post service. Let me show you our study material. So this is our study material that we send to you through India Post Speed Post service. Usually it reaches in city area within 3 to 7 days. Then you have 30 plus online test series. Each test having 50 questions. This means that you will be attending around 1500 questions. In addition to this, you have 20 plus extra PDF notes that cover objective details. Finally, you have online support in this course in which you can ask question as many times as you want, and teacher will answer all your questions in detail within 24 to 48 hours time. Now let me show you the classroom where you will be attending around all the videos and also the all the test series and PDFs. So this is the classroom, you can see, and you can see both the buttons WhatsApp and email. So while watching the video you have any doubt, you can use either of the button to ask questions. On the right hand side as well there are buttons including call button. Just in case you want to talk to us, you can again click this to call directly. And let me randomly show you some video. So this is the logical reasoning video on square of opposition topic. So again, all the topic are discussed in detail. Now let me show you the mock test, a random mock test. So this is the mock test. If you click start, it will quickly start the question paper, and which you will have all the 50 questions basically, and you can quickly answer them. Go to next, and after you have done with all the 50 questions, so you can click on finish, and it will instantly give you your result. Again, telling you which are the correct and which are the wrong and how many you skipped and what is your total marks. Okay. So this is our course, online course. Just in case you are interested, you can always contact us on given numbers.